G'day everyone, it's Maydad here from Bondi Beach, Sydney, Australia, coming at you live. Today I'm interviewing the CEO and founder of KIAN, Alycia Lerer. Alycia, thank you for joining us and taking the time out to speak to us about the great services that you provide for both men and women. If you could share with us, what does KIAN really stand for?
Well, KIAN stands for Keeping It All Natural, and it was founded actually July 17th, 2017. So this year we will have our 8-year anniversary and birthday. And it basically started out of my kitchen and the idea based on the life's experiences that I was having.
Amazing. You've got quite an amazing journey. I've known you for over 15 years now. We met at the Florida
Oh,
Boxing Hall of Fame in Tampa many years ago. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey before you got into KIAN and all the other things that you've done, where you grew up?
well, I'm originally from Philadelphia. I was born in Philadelphia, became a professional model at 13, um, worked until I was 43, 44. Still have an agent actually now, but my journey was basically corporate America. I started my own company at 19, had my own company, started a new job at 22, ran a law firm, got into television, did television production, as well as continuing my modeling career as I went along. For me, modeling was a means to an end. And I basically have never worked a day in my life, except for I think this last 6 months, I feel like I'm working. So I'm making some changes to make what I do more enjoyable again. But I do what I do out of passion. And because of one of the people that you met, or how I met you, which was Dr. Alan Fields, who was a 2009 original inductee into the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame, his health had started failing him. And we knew each other. Most people don't know that we knew each other by phone for probably 15 years before we met in person. We had never laid eyes on each other. His cousin was a business associate and friend of mine, and we ended up meeting and we became boyfriend and girlfriend, or we started dating, and next thing I know, we were in a full relationship to the day he died. So my journey started pretty much with his health when it came to wellness, and that's how Keeping It All Natural was born. It was born two reasons. At 50, which was around the same time he started getting more and more ill, at 50, I noticed that my body had changed. I wasn't feeling that great. I wasn't quite in menopause, but I was approaching menopause. So being a professional model, being a person whose looks help them achieve certain things in life, in a career, I said, whoa, what's going on with me? I can't do this. Like, I wanted plastic surgery, blah, 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 blah. At the same time, he was going through his health challenges. We were dating for just a few months and he was diagnosed with kidney failure. Because of the combination of those two things kind of happening simultaneously, his kidney failure progressively got worse. So by the time I was 50, his health really started failing. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't lose my soulmate, this person who means so much to me. What can I do? So I started doing things, one, for me cosmetically, which was I wanted to grow my hair, lose weight, look better and feel better. And two, help him with his health, live the best life that he could possibly live, given the fact that he had, at that time, was kidney failure. It went from kidney failure to he ended up with lung cancer. The lung cancer and the kidney failure affected his heart. So I spent probably 6 out of the 6.5 years we were together caring for his health, as well as being on my journey to look and feel my best. So hence KIAN was born, and it's 8 years old, like I said, in next week, a little less than a week.
It's a beautiful name, KIAN, Keeping It All Natural. I know you provide some amazing services. Can you tell us about all the services that you provide, or some of the services that you provide?
Well, we've come to specialize in lymphatic drainage, and we use a machine called 𝙤𝙭, which is currently in 46 countries. There's over 6,000 machines in the world. And 7.5 years ago, when I was on my journey to look and feel my best, I discovered the 𝙤𝙭 machine. And it has become kind of the center and focal point of our practice because it's based on wellness. I don't believe in sickness. I believe that you should be well before you become sick. So our practice has been, we have a medical director named Dr. 𝙤𝙤. Dr. Beard is responsible for, sometimes he does the telemedicine, consultations. I send all files to him. He reviews all the files. He gives me direction from a medical perspective. So not only do we provide wellness services, we make sure what we're doing is in alignment with a person's overall healthcare and wellness goals. Wellness in our country has only become a focal point in the last 5 years, and so has lymphatic drainage. Lymphatic drainage is I guess this focal point and center of cosmetic surgery is where a lot of women have heard of lymphatic drainage. So when we created Keeping It All Natural was created to help people look and feel their best from the inside out. So I worked on creating services from facials, skincare, the 𝙈𝙮𝙮 machine doing lymphatic drainage, which also does body sculpting, pain management, helps the body reduce inflammation. We have an 𝙈𝙮𝙮 laser med, which does everything from beauty and wellness to healthcare protocols. So, I mean, my journey has kind of been, it's been a long one. It has been bittersweet, losing my mate. I think Alan passed away within the first year of me having the machine. And he made me promise that I would be the best at it. So that's what I have focused on, building our practice around this incredible machine that has been in Europe for over 12 years. It's only been in the United States 8 years. And yeah, it's been in the United States for about 8 years. Like I said, there's 6,000 machines, 46 countries, and there's less than 100 in the United States. So I have taken my entire focus on learning the lymphatic system, becoming a wellness coach, teaching other people how to look and feel their best from the inside out through nutrition, building their immune system by keeping their lymphatic system healthy. I mean, our lymphatic system is our entire, from our head to our toe. There's lymph vessels, but no lymph nodes here, which we all think about when we get sick. But I don't want you to get sick. I want to help you maintain wellness. When we maintain wellness, your hair looks better, your skin looks better, your teeth looks better. Why? Because the lymphatic system feeds every organ in our body. So we pretty much, that's what we've been working on and mastering. Even the medical professionals will tell you they don't really focus much on the lymphatic system when it comes to your health. But as Alycia can tell you, she was referred to, she needs a lymphatic drainage specialist. There's not that many around. So, the body contains inflammation. We talk about our gut inflammation. So yes, we do the topical services when it comes to the beauty aspect, facials, skincare. We also have the skincare and hair care line that's being relaunched this year. So we do the aesthetic portions of it. But like I said, my passion is wellness, making sure you look and feel good inside, because if that's going well, outside projects it all.
You couldn't say it any better. I agree with you totally, 100%.
And that's spiritual as well. That's mentally as well. If you don't have your mind, body, and spirit in alignment, we have a Reiki master. We practice meditation. All those things have to be in alignment for, especially what's going on in our world now with wars and people being stressed out and unemployment, people's families being broken apart. All of these things need to really be in alignment for some type of balance. We all need balance. So that's what that's what I love to do. That's my passion.
It's interesting you had talked about Reiki, because I was going to ask you about Reiki and some of the services that you provide. Can you tell us a little bit about the service that you provide with Reiki and how it works?
So we have a Reiki master. We also have it. So I'm not the professional in that. I should have invited her on, but we do have a Reiki master and we have a sound healer. I am a client of it, but I am not a practitioner. So my practitioner that I have is a Reiki master, as well as aromatherapist, as well as medication therapy. Medication therapy shows you, she is a certified pharmacy technician. So in her realm, she teaches people and shows them how to change out natural versus chemical. or how to make sure you're not having any contraindications with your medications. If you're taking certain supplements, people don't understand or don't know. It's just about education. They don't know that, you know, some supplements can have a bad reaction. Some of your medications and your supplements can cause a bad reaction. So we try to help balance, you know, the two between medicine as well as natural supplements.
It's amazing.
End of it.
Sorry, what was that?
I said Reiki is our spiritual part, where we have a sound healer come in who's also a Reiki master, and we have another Reiki master that comes in. So we provide that if someone needs to come in and relax. We have corporate clients. If it's a corporate client that wants to just come in, relax, do a detox with the lymphatic drainage with the 𝙈𝙮 machine, or get a sound healing. We also like to help people with meditation vibrations. So I may say, okay, if you need sleep, try this vibration. If you want focus, try this vibration. When it comes to food, nutrition, as you know, we have a nutritionist, a certified nutritionist on board as well. Her name is Cherry Johnson. She is an actress and television producer, and met her. She actually came about when I started my journey with my personal journey. We became friends, and I was feeling uncomfortable with body. She said, do this. Alan, at the same time, started getting ill. We said, do this. Alan was initially, I was told he was going to live a year to a year and a half. And he lived with me for 6.5 years, just based on his mindset as well as changing his diet. Because nutrition is a very, very integral part on everything that goes on in our life. If you put bad in, your body's going to give you bad out.
Of course. It makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
Cherry's actually a certified nutritionist for over 30 years now. And she's been with me, started KIAN. She's amazing. She's amazing. She still produces, acts, and when she has time, she's our nutritionist. She's actually head of nutrition. She handles all of that. And our program individually as well as an overall course.
You've got a pretty cool group of you know, people working with you there. As you said, you have Kyle, yourself, and all the others are so qualified in their fields, in its specific fields, like you say, Reiki, sound healing, nutrition. You provide so many different services. Can you tell us, what are your plans for the future with KIAN? And are you looking at expanding or going into?
We are growing as a company as far as the services we provide and as well as the professionals that we've added. I have another professional who is a facial aesthetic doctor, but he is a dentist. So by him being a dentist, and I understand, like, our company is called Keeping It All Natural. My whole, for me, I'm all natural. I don't have any fillers. I don't have any neurotoxins, none of that. I live a healthy life. I feel like I'm in better shape than I was, or just as good a shape as I was in my 20s and 30s, and I'm past 50 now. We're not going to say what, but I'm past 50, a little bit past 50. Okay, Alycia, don't say a word. And so we've added the aesthetics.
We thought we were 40. We thought you were 40, but you said 50, so.
I'm over 50, but we included the aesthetics part of the business because realistically, people are doing fillers, they're doing the injectables. And I know that it's not necessarily what I want to do, or I haven't come to the point that that's something I'm going to consider personally, but realistically, we know that that's something that people all over the world are doing. So we brought in Dr. Kyle Beard is a master injector, and so is Dr. Carl. Dr. Carl specializes in facial aesthetics. How we work together is we help people with the diet part, you know, nutrition. We also do the lymphatic drainage in the face, neck, décolleté area to prepare the body to absorb this neurotoxin as we're making your body healthy, because we're getting out the bad things in your body, helping your body pass the bad things while we're doing this neurotoxin so it takes to the body better. So we've incorporated, you know, that as well as having it look natural. I mean, we're not trying to work with people who want to do these extremes. I'm not sure if you see, you know, like the botched and, you know, people who get these extreme makeovers where they look like totally. We're looking to help people, men and women, age gracefully and naturally, with a natural look, but also teach them, hey, take care of your body inside as well. So we're expanding, we're growing. We're actually going to have courses talking about lymphatic drainage, teaching lymphatic drainage, teaching more about the lymphatic system because most people don't have a clue. We're starting our Instagram for that. We already have Keeping It All Natural, and we have KIAN for Wellness before on Instagram. So we're starting a total body care, focusing more on encompassing everything, what to do, when to do it, why to do it, how to do it. And my whole philosophy is commitment, clarity, consistency, and change. The 4 C's, because we're all diamonds. If you have all of that, if you make a commitment, whether or not you want to have aesthetic work done or you want to lose weight, you have to make that commitment and you have to be consistent with that commitment. How are you consistent? You have to have clarity, which is your education. That's the only way you can see change. So that's my 4 C's and philosophy, and we're all diamonds. So you may be a diamond in the rough, but hey, we'll make you sparkle.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. A couple of weeks ago and tomorrow, I'm actually going to be talking to Trinius Goggins. He's the brother of David Goggins. And I've developed a course here under behavioral science. I won't go completely into it, but it does involve the study of energy magnetic fields and how we benefit from it and how we're radiating at any given time at different frequencies and how we can become vulnerable at certain times. There's other areas of the program that I have delved into where we talk about our internal representation, our submodalities, and nutrition, breath work, grounding, and so much more. And I don't know if it was just COVID, but ever since COVID, the health and wellness industry has had this huge influx of education, and people have become so much more aware of their mental health, physical health, and it's been a blessing, believe it or not. And it's really changed things for me, a person who suffers from 2 autoimmune diseases, fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue. It's taught me
You
so
have
much.
to visit me.
Pardon me?
Have to come visit me. I'm going to see if there's an icon machine in Australia. If there is, I'm going to tell you where to go because it's life-changing. It really is life-changing.
Well, you'll have to let me know a little bit about it, and I'll have to check it out. But it's really great listening to people talk about their journey, their services, and it's so enlightening because you pick up little gold nuggets everywhere you go. Alycia, can you tell us what is one of the most important things that you love about the great work that you obviously do?
Change. I love helping people. That's my passion. I love seeing people solve by making changes within themselves. And, I try to be very realistic with people and say, hey, I may have someone that's obese, and people, especially in the United States, expects immediate changes, and that's just not realistic. So I
Yeah.
tell them, hey, 30 days just to accept the fact that you decided to make this commitment. You need 90 days to actually start to adapt. But it takes a good solid year of changing your lifestyle to become that new person that you want to become. You may be 40, 50, 60 years old and have done damage to your body over the last 20, 30 years, but you can't expect to make that change instantaneously and be healthy at doing it. Yes, there's plastic surgery. Yes, there's fillers. Yes, there's, all these other things that what you think are quick fix, but they're not. So my passion is to really help people transform to become the person that they want to become not the person that they see in the mirror, because people have body dysmorphia, but to really become the person that they feel they want to be, and then be able to transition and see themselves in the mirror as that person. So yeah, that's my passion.
That's so cool. Alycia, it's so good to have you here today and chat to you about your journey and all the great services that you provide in KIAN. If any of our viewers watching this back want to learn on how to get in contact with you or learn a little bit more about your services, where do they contact you? Do you have a website or Instagram or Facebook that you can share with them today?
So our website is under construction, which will be up within the next 3 or 4 days. It's just been renewed, not renewed, revamped, I should say. So that's keeping it all natural. That's keeping KEEPING IT all ALL natural natural.com. On Instagram, we are keeping it all natural, as well as KIAN KIAN for wellness. And on Facebook, we are KIAN the number 4 life on Facebook. So it's KIAN for wellness on Instagram, KIAN for life on Facebook.
Thank you for joining us. And where are you based in Florida?
We are in Aventura, Florida, which is Miami, Florida. So I'm actually between South Beach and Fort Lauderdale, pretty much right in the middle between both airports. Takes 30 minutes each way to each airport. So if you fly in, we're actually attached to the Hilton Serena Hotel in Miami and in Aventura. So if you fly in, we do give a discount code for you to book your room. And we have 3-day and 5-day retreats that, I guess a retreat, for lack of a better word, where a person can come in as an individual or in a group, and we bring their meals. We actually just brought on a chef by the name of Chef 𝙈𝙗𝙮𝙗𝙗. He is trained in Chile. He's actually one of my patients, as well as a full chef, and he is changing his kitchen over to a clean kitchen. So we're starting cooking classes in mid-August in Aventura in Miami to teach people how to eat well and taste good. That's the bottom line. We all want to have tasty food. We don't want to feel like we're going on a diet. I don't believe in diets. I believe in lifestyle changes. So we're actually completing that and coming full circle with the inside and out. He was my last piece, and now he's been acquired, and we're moving forward.
That's amazing, Alycia. I would love to visit you sometime. I would love to run a half-day retreat with you guys at KIAN together. I think it'd be amazing. I run them here, as you know, for the other only last month. It was Men's Mental Health Week, where we had a group of 12 men here at Bondi Beach, where we ran yoga just before sunrise on the beach, followed by human movement boxing class at my gym, the iconic Bondi Boxing Gym, as you know. And that was followed by some neural transformation therapy, vision sessions, empowering goal setting sessions by myself. And then we had some delicious meals that were served to us by the local chefs. I took the group.
This food is so important.
Yes, and we had I usually have on the 3-day retreats, I usually have a nutritionist come in, they all get a massage, they get all these different services. And we finished off this half day with an ice bath at the Nimbus Health and Wellness Studios, not far from my gym. And
I just talked about that. We're not doing the ice bath.
oh, you're not in the ice bath?
No, I'm not doing that. I hate the cold.
That's okay.
But no, they are beneficial. And one of the things that we know is that the 𝙈𝙗𝙮 machine, along with the ice bath, are so beneficial, because we work with a lot of professional athletes and celebrities. And some of the athletes, they'll leave us and go take an ice bath, or go from, their ice bath and training and come with us. So yeah, it's definitely, they all work together. All the different modalities and protocols work together. It's just at 𝙈𝙗𝙮 cellular level. So I want you to come to Miami and do a retreat with us.
I'd love to. Yeah, I'd love to. Alycia, it's so good talking to you and meeting everybody here today, and taking the time out to catch up with me and share up your journey. Just a reminder for next week, everybody out there, we're going to be joined with Carissa Taz-Brown, who is a professional boxer in Florida, from Florida, who we all know. So I'm looking forward to that. That's next Monday, 9:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Time. So if you're looking to join us, look at my social media pages, because I'll be sharing the Zoom link there. Apart from that, from Alycia, both Alycias, and myself here in Bondi Beach, Sydney, Australia, they're in Florida. Have an amazing week. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.